in that subject and act skillfully. That's what we call learning. That is, gather knowledge, information, and then act. The other is act, and from that action learn, which is the same as the other. I don't know if you're following on this. Right? I gather information in order that I can live, have a livelihood, act there skillfully or not skillfully, or the other is to act and from that action learn, which is from that action I have accumulated knowledge. They are both similar. They are not separate. They are both similar. But some are emphasizing the other, which is act first and learn from action. This is being trotted out by some of the... I won't go into it. So both are the same, which is accumulate knowledge and act. Now, is there another form of learning? It's very interesting to go into it, question it. We are familiar with the old system. Accumulate knowledge and act. Is there another learning? We'll use the word learning for the moment, in quotes. Is there another learning which is not accumulative? You understand? Because see what happens when you accumulate knowledge and act skillfully, your skill is always limited. Right? Limited according to your knowledge, and knowledge can never be complete. Therefore your action will inevitably be incomplete and therefore cause conflict. Right? That's clear. Now we're asking, is there an action which is not based on knowledge? This is a difficult question. Please have patience and find out. Is there another form of action which is not based on learning, accumulating knowledge? See what knowledge, action born of knowledge implies. That one must be very clear on that. Huh? Are you getting tired? No. One must be very clear on that. Oh, this. Are they having fun? Let's start again. One must be very clear the implications of learning, being informed, and from that knowledge act. That knowledge can never be complete, therefore action can never be complete. And therefore, such action must bring about regrets, guilt, the feeling of guilt, and conflict. Right? That's clear. Is there another quality of action which is not based on knowledge, which is based on thought? You understand? An action which is not based on thought. Thought being the response of knowledge, experience, memory stored in the brain. Action of thought is limited, therefore there are regrets, pain, sorrow, and all the rest of it. Is there an action which is not born of thought? You get the question? Are we meeting the question? Yeah? Let's find out. If you see what knowledge and action are implied, and the truth of it, not the intellectual concept and acceptance of it, but the truth of it, right? That action based on thought must inevitably create conflict, guilt, regret, all that. Because thought itself is deeply, irrevocably limited. Because knowledge is limited about anything. Now, is there an action not born of thought? Probably this is the first time you hear it. Therefore, your whole attitude will be to resist it. Or you might say, prove it. We know the other very well, but as we don't know this, prove it to us. Right? Right? I am not proving it to you. I am not a conjurer. All that I am saying, all the speaker is saying is, watch the two. You understand? Watch very clearly the limitations of action born of thought. And question, inquire, penetrate,